Here's your lunch.
Thank you for always making it.
It's my pleasure. Now go on.
We're just a normal couple in our 3rd year of marriage. My wife is 2 years younger than me. We rarely fight. I think we get along pretty well. We don't have any children yet, but we bought a house to prepare for the future. There was one thing I had to make sure I got when I built the house. A built-in garage. I worked till late every night to make the money to pay the loan for the house. I almost forgot. I'll be at the office working all night. Don't wait up for me.
Okay. Seems like work is busy these days.
I work in the IT industry. I'm forced to stay at the office till the morning whenever we're working on a big project. My wife is always home by evening, and I feel bad for making her spend the nights alone. That's why I try to do things she enjoys on the weekends, like going shopping and on small trips. I do my best to make it up to her. Where do you want to go this weekend?
I want to go shopping then.
You just bought a new handbag the other day.
Well, now I want clothes.
Okay then, I'll see you soon.
Uh-huh. Don't work too hard.
Hey guys, listen up. It's about today's project. We've had a change of plans. Huh? Oh no. No, it's not what you think. The latest order for changing the system was cancelled, so we get to go home early. We can finish the rest after the long weekend, so go home and rest up. This is great! I should text the wife to let her know. It doesn't happen very often, but we were let off early that day. It felt nice since I had been working overtime for several days already. I wonder if she's home already. Oh yeah, I'm on my way home. Send. Limited Express will be arriving at Platform 1 shortly. Please stand behind the yellow line. Oh, the Limited Express! Perfect timing. I had a feeling that it was going to be my lucky day. I had no idea what was waiting for me, and how wrong I was. I can't believe I'm home this early. Huh? I arrived home, only to find the house all dark. There were no lights on. It was strange since my wife would usually be making dinner around this time. Maybe she got caught up at work. Speaking of which, she hasn't replied yet. My message is unread. I got worried and started searching for her number on my phone. Just then, I realized, huh? Why is the garage open? My wife and I both went to work on the train. We only opened the garage on the weekends. There was a car I'd never seen parked in it. I saw some shadows inside the car and realized the car was shaking. I decided I needed to check it out. I sneaked into the garage so I wouldn't get caught. It didn't take long before I figured out what was going on in the car. I heard my wife calling some guy's name, and her voice echoed off the concrete walls of the garage every time she did. It was obvious. She was having an affair. Okay, I get it now. That's why she would always avoid me in bed. To tell you the truth, it wasn't the first time. She cheated on me before we got married, back when we were still dating. Back then,
I'll never do anything like this again!
I forgave her because we were already planning to get married, and she cried and begged me to forgive her. Just this one time. I guess it was a mistake. Once a cheater, always a cheater. It's my fault for letting her get away the first time. I stood there in despair, but then I found my wife's bag on the garage floor. It looked like she just dropped it. I gave her that bag back when I didn't know what kind of person she was. I grabbed the bag so they wouldn't notice, and found her phone. Then I went outside to check it. She was still using the same password from years ago. It's proof that she thought I would never find out. I went through her texts, and found texts from me and another guy. Based on the texts, it seemed like they had been going at it for about 6 months. I copied all the data onto my phone, so she wouldn't be able to destroy all of the evidence. Now, it's showtime. I considered opening the car door and dragging them out, but there were too many risks. The guy could get violent, or they could drive away before I could do anything. After thinking for a few minutes, I quietly walked out of the garage. I locked the door linking the garage and the house, and closed the garage shutters with a remote controller.
Huh? What?
My wife heard the motor sound for the shutters, and started panicking from inside the car. She didn't come out right away. Getting your clothes on isn't so easy inside a car. And so the garage was completely locked, and my wife and her boyfriend were trapped inside. I pulled out the batteries from the remote controller inside the garage, so they couldn't come out. Hey! What's going on? You told me he wouldn't be coming home tonight, and he was staying at the office!
This is not what you think! Please, let me out of here!
This is exactly what I think.
This guy, he's been stalking me! He forced himself on me! I wasn't cheating on you! I swear!
What? Are you crazy? Oh, I see. A stalker. Getting attacked like that must have been hard for you. I'm calling the police for you, honey. Just hold on. The police? You can't be serious!
No! Don't call them! Stop!
Why did she think I would listen to her? I called the police right away, just like I said. Hello? What's your emergency? Hi there! There's a strange man inside our garage! He attacked my wife! We need help! I'm not lying. I just told them what my wife told me. I guess my wife's lover heard me talking on the phone. I heard him getting in the car and starting the engine. I guess he wanted to break through the garage shutters with his car. Suddenly, I heard smashing and screeching sounds of the car against the shutters. I was impressed with how sturdy my garage shutters were. I was glad I asked for reinforced material to make the shutters. They didn't budge. Moments later, several police cars pulled up in front of our house. The police asked me to open the shutters, and they went in to catch the suspect. He was then taken away. My wife was the so-called rape victim, so she needed to get tested at the hospital. The whole time...
Not real. Not real.
She kept saying things like that. I guess she wanted to believe it was a bad dream. The police called me in for questioning. I told them everything that had happened in detail. I see. I think we can find him guilty of trespassing, rape, and property destruction. We'll keep you updated on whatever happens. Thank you so much. My wife did not come home that night, even after she finished her tests and was questioned by the police. Well, I didn't expect her to dare come home after all that. The next day, my wife and her parents, who lived nearby, came over to apologize to me. My daughter told me everything that happened. I feel awful for what she did to you. She confessed that she made up a story about the guy being a stalker to get out of trouble. Wow, I see. Yes, I'm aware of her lies.
Sweetie, you owe him an apology.
She feels guilty for betraying and hurting you like that. Can you forgive her? Just this one time? Please? I'm sorry I have to say this, Father. I just don't love her enough to try again.
What? It was just a mistake, I promise! Can you please just take a moment and consider it? It was our first time doing that sort of thing last night. Right, honey? Of course.
So you still have the guts to lie to everybody's face, right? She wasn't going to get away with this. I showed her parents all the data I had copied into my phone. Her father went nuts and started yelling at her, which made her cry even more. Her mother turned pale. I have things to do. How about you take the family war home, and you can continue there? My wife and her parents left the house once I said that. After they left, I received a call from the police. Things are so hectic today. Hello? I'm sorry to bother you. It's about yesterday. The police questioned my wife and the lover. Their testimonies matched up. They admitted their sexual relationship was a result of mutual consent. They told me it would become a civil case. Since your wife had given consent to her partner, there's nothing the police can do for you. I understand. Thanks for everything. No problem. Oh, since he smashed into your garage shutters when he tried to escape, you can still file a complaint for damage to private property if you need to. Yes, I will be doing that. The police told me the wife's lover would be released soon. He wouldn't be staying long since they knew where he lived and all that information. A few days later, I got another unexpected visitor. One of the two men in business suits looked familiar, but I couldn't place it. Please accept my dearest apologies for all the trouble and pain my son caused. My wife's lover's father came to apologize. He brought his lawyer with him. They both gave me their card, and I was shocked to see the father was a famous politician, known for being a troublemaker. We're here to apologize, and we also have a proposal for you. May I show you? A proposal? Yes. Since my client's son has damaged your property and caused you emotional damage from his sexual relationship with your wife, We would like to apologize properly. The lawyer started talking, and then he pulled some papers out of his bag and laid them out on the table. You want to settle this privately, am I right? That's one way to put it, yes. I looked into the details. I was to leave the man be. In return, they would pay me 10 million yen. The garage shutter repairment fees would be added after seeing the cost estimate. I couldn't believe how much they were paying me. I knew politicians were rich, but I wasn't expecting that much. But it wasn't the garage shutters that I needed help on, so I said, I appreciate your offering to fix the shutters, but since your son caused such a commotion, all of my neighbors are aware of my situation. I was thinking of moving away. I understand. I will contact you again about that. Please, don't tell anyone about this. He apologized one last time and handed me a gift box. He then left. I opened the box to find a crazy amount of bills inside. I see. He really wants me to keep quiet. He didn't want the world to find out his son was a failure because it would ruin what was left of his reputation. He was willing to go far to cover it up. A few days later, his lawyer handed over the new proposal. It said they would pay me 15 million yen, plus all the money to move out to a new place. It also said they would buy the house from me. They wanted me to keep my mouth shut and to promise not to file the complaint about property damage. I was more than satisfied with how much they were willing to pay me. So I agreed right away and signed the papers.
I'll never do it again! Please forgive me!
Go home. I don't have time for you. My ex-wife and her parents came over a few times to apologize, but I was too busy getting ready to move out of the house. I'm just relieved my ex-wife never got pregnant, or else I wouldn't have been able to break up with her that easily. I moved to a new place a little after that, and started a new life with a fresh start. As it turned out, my ex-wife and her lover worked at the same office. Since her lover was held at the police station for a few days, his company found out about the incident. I don't know who leaked it, but there was a picture of him and my wife in the weekly magazine. Like father, like son. Taken by the police for having a relationship with a married woman. They covered both their eyes, but you could tell who they were. I heard they were forced to quit their jobs because of it. I don't know what happened to her lover, but I heard my ex-wife lives with her parents and never leaves her room. As for me, I'm living a great life now. Until the incident, I had to work my ass off to pay off the house loans. But now I get to sit back and work from home. Life works in such strange ways. I now have time to sit down and enjoy my coffee.